You are listening to a Get Abstract summary of Small Data, a book by Martin Lindstrom. Marketing guru Martin Lindstrom helps companies develop innovative brand strategies by focusing on the small, everyday details of people's lives. With a client base ranging from Lego and Jenny Craig to Russian business tycoons, Lindstrom travels the globe seeking indicators of consumers' unfulfilled and unmet desires, which he gleans from fridge magnets, laundry detergent preferences, and other minutiae. In this engaging text, Lindstrom teaches you how to interpret the small data around you while cultivating more objectivity about your own preferences. Takeaway 1. Small data researchers uncover insights into consumer desires that big data misses. When Martin Lindstrom became an advisor for Lego in 2004, the company feared those born in the information age would prefer video games to their building blocks. Lego's marketing team visited an 11-year-old German boy to glean ethnographic insights about their customer base. The boy identified a well-worn pair of Adidas skateboarding sneakers as his favorite possession. Contrary to the widely held belief that children of his generation valued instant gratification, a narrative big data research supported, this child gained social currency through achieving mastery at his chosen skill, skateboarding. His sneakers signaled this mastery to others. Lego used the insight gleaned via a small data point to inform its strategy. The company reduced the size of its building bricks and increased the demands and complexity of Lego construction challenges. By 2014, Lego had become the largest global toy maker, with sales surpassing Mattel. Small data can include a person's habits, preferences, gestures, hesitations, speech patterns, decor, and online activity such as tweets. Google, for example, may access large quantities of information, but know little about people's hidden motivations. Lindstrom draws his insights about consumer desires from small data. He visits consumers and seeks clues that reveal their unacknowledged or unmet needs. Small data points are powerful when you contextualize them with multifaceted layers of observations and insights. Takeaway 2. Pay attention to cultural imbalances that indicate what's missing in people's lives. Each person possesses an internal map that dictates his or her behavior via an unconscious navigational system, or behavioral GPS. Successful innovation arises from noticing cultural imbalances, overrepresented or underrepresented elements in society that reveal areas of lack in consumers' lives. A Moscow-based entrepreneur asked Lindstrom to help him create and launch a new venture. Lindstrom interviewed consumers in Moscow, Siberia, and the Russian Far East. The apartments he visited in the Russian Far East shared one detail. Colorful magnets covered the refrigerator doors, referencing themes of foreign travel, escape, and freedom. Lindstrom saw this design choice as emblematic of the unrealized dreams of Russian women managing their households, and their hopes that their children could have brighter futures. From this insight, he developed the concept for Momagazine, Mum Store, an e-commerce platform built for and by Russian mothers. Takeaway 3. Freedom to be yourself is the greatest untapped American desire. Following the 2008 recession, Lindstrom helped the family-owned supermarket chain Lowe's Foods conceive of a new strategy for stores in North Carolina and South Carolina. The company struggled to compete with online shopping and Walmart. Lindstrom's small data observations showed that Americans value security and are often fearful. In most other countries, for example, hotel room windows open, but American hotels bolt them shut. He noted that American architects and designers seemed fixated on round edges, which give the illusion that space is embracing its occupants. Lindstrom noted an abundance of rules and restrictions. Even cotton swabs came with safety instructions. He concluded that freedom wasn't prevalent in everyday U.S. culture, making it an untapped desire. Lindstrom told Lowe's Bakeries, for example, to sell only square cakes, which shoppers expect to be round, symbolically giving customers permission to disregard their own rules. Through myriad small data-driven elements, Lindstrom helped Lowe's customers experience liberation during shopping. Takeaway 4. Connect with customers by embodying their perspectives and owning universal moments. Lindstrom traveled to New Delhi and Mumbai in 2013 to help a global cereal company figure out why young women weren't buying its top-selling breakfast brand. He gained important insights into the tense relationships between Indian women and their mothers-in-law. He concluded, via observations of the placement of kitchen spices, that mothers-in-law controlled the cooking and daughters-in-law had buying power. The cereal manufacturer thus had to serve two radically different demographics: women in their late teen years and early 20s, and women between the ages of 50 and 70. Lindstrom helped the company create a cereal box with two different color palettes. The tops of the boxes, where the taller, younger women gazed first, featured earth tones, while the lower portions had bright colors mothers-in-law preferred. Takeaway 5. Appeal to people's tribal need to belong during transformational times. Everyone is a member of a tribe. Lindstrom used this to his advantage when launching Jenny Craig's new brand strategy. People often regard weight loss as transformational. Marketers refer to moments when a person transforms his or her identity or faces challenges to his or her sense of self as entry points, times during which one is more susceptible to new ideas and products. Lindstrom's strategy involved presenting Jenny Craig dieters with free charm bracelets, symbols of success, experience, hope, and tribal belonging. Lindstrom asked consultants to use the Asian custom of passing items of worth to the recipients with both hands, ensuring the bracelets symbolically represented an exchange or pact between Jenny Craig and its customers. Jenny Craig's customer retention rate increased dramatically. Lindstrom tapped into tween and teenage girls' tribal need to belong when he revised the strategy of the Switzerland-based fashion brand Tallyvile, which has stores in 30 countries. He dissected family phone bills to learn that the brand's average teen consumer snapped 17 photos of herself each morning. This behavior sprang from seeking peer approval of what to wear to school. Lindstrom created a Wi-Fi-enabled smart mirror with a touchscreen young shoppers could use to share photos of their outfits on Facebook, letting others virtually vote on their choices. Takeaway 6. Small data helps you understand people's desire-motivated twin selves. Transformation zones are contexts or experiences that influence your behavior by prompting you to become someone or something else. Cars, coffee shops, ferries, visits to movie theaters, and taking drugs, for example, may serve as transformation zones. When creating a branding strategy for the Brazil-based beer brand Devassa, Lindstrom leveraged transformation zones by creating a live-streamed event on a massive floating island equipped with a bar. People entering this zone could embody happier, sexier, freer versions of themselves. Lindstrom also appeals to consumers' twin selves. Desire for the things the younger you dreamed of having and lost, or never had, fuels your twin self. This twin self has an emotional age, or the age you actually feel. Typically, your emotional age sets itself at the age you first felt independent. When creating a brand image for a Chinese car for a major automobile manufacturer, Lindstrom wanted consumers to connect with their twin selves when entering the transformation zone of the car. He concluded that most Chinese drivers wanted cars that seemed powerful, fast, and male. Lindstrom noticed people in China associated masculinity with speed, so he made the windows and doors open noticeably fast. He elevated the driver's seat and made the dashboard unnecessarily complex, much like an airplane instrument cluster, to provide the driver with a sense of power and control. Takeaway 7. Embrace the power of narrative to help consumers connect with brands. When redesigning the Tallyvile, Lindstrom thought about Steve Jobs asking Disney's CEO Robert Iger what a store that speaks might say to its customers. Lindstrom realized the stores needed to speak to girls who felt mature and fashion-forward, but weren't afraid to keep their teddy bears. Lindstrom develops narratives that resonate with consumer stories about themselves. For example, to validate the desire tween and teen girls feel to find the perfect pair of shoes, he positioned a prominently displayed book that said Safari near a pair of shoes in Tallyvile. This gesture encouraged girls to embark on a metaphorical safari for new shoes. Lindstrom harnessed the power of story via brand ambassadors when working with Devasa. He helped the brand gain notoriety by hiring well-connected karaoke locals to host monthly cultural events and amplifiers to spread the word on social media. He believes people remember the stories surrounding their drinking more than the taste of the product itself. Takeaway 8. Leverage small data insights by following 7 steps. To conduct subtext research, embrace the 7 C's. The first C is collecting. Seek out baseline perspectives on macro and micro levels as you work toward a more objective understanding of the culture you study. Create a hypothesis by interviewing sources with insider and outsider points of view. The second C is clues. Pay attention to details that seem incongruous to their surroundings, or anything that appears noticeably missing from people's lives. Reflect on what most stirs people's emotions. Third is connecting. Consider areas of similarity between the clues you gather and whether they validate or invalidate your initial hypothesis. The fourth C is causation. Ask what emotions the clues evoke. How would you feel if you inhabited these people's lives? Fifth is correlation. Search for shifts in consumer behavior, entry points. Try to understand the life events that trigger significant personality changes. Sixth is compensation. Reflect on which unfulfilled or unmet desires lead your research subjects to compensatory behavior. And the final C is concept. How can you compensate for what people feel their lives lack? Cultivating a more objective understanding of your inner motivations and desires helps you assess those of others. The brands you love likely reflect a sense of what you feel you lack in your life.